Hello, Pisces tribe. Welcome to your Mercury retrograde reading and astrology forecast. All right, so Pisces, you know that Mercury retrogrades always dredge up the past in some capacity, right? And this retrograde will be no exception. Also, during a Mercury retrograde, things can definitely be miscommunicated, misunderstood. So really double and triple check everything. Have patience with others if they, screw it up or they don't understand. It's just Mercury retrograde. If you're in a drive-through, really check your order before you drive off, and if there's something missing or whatnot, just okay, Mercury retrograde, there's glitches as well, so just be aware of that. Be patient with everybody, because it is a more of a chaotic time. And being in Aries, there's going to be a big focus of self. You're going to be going down memory lane, really thinking about all these different things that have played out, that have happened. It's a time for completion. It's a time for closure. It's a time for transformation. It's a time for new beginnings, okay? And that coincides perfectly with the new moon total solar eclipse in Aries that's happening on April 8th. Okay, so right now, pretty much all through the month of April, we're dealing with these eclipse energies. The total lunar has happened on March 25th. The total solar happening on April 8th. In between that, Mercury going retrograde. We have the Mother of Dragons comet being a part of this. We also have the meteor shower coming in towards the end of April. So there's a lot of cosmic energy at play right now. This is a powerful time to really understand your path, your journey, your life purpose, your soul mission. And it's a time of evolving, of evolution. So let's get into this, Pisces. Let's see what is happening for you guys. And you can look up the Mother of Dragons comet. It doesn't, it takes 71 years to orbit the sun. And it's with us through April, so we're getting that energy. So what is Mercury retrograde bringing back to Pisces, or giving to Pisces? Okay, look at this. We have Three of Swords with grief, Eight of Cups withdrawal, and Ace of Cups revive. Okay, so look at this, Pisces. Great sadness is in your heart, in your mind. And it's around different things for each of you, okay? Some of you, this sadness could be around different relationships of the past. Some of you, this could be around different circumstances and situations that you've had to go through. It could be where you've just felt very stuck, nothing changes. You could have been very disappointed with the turn of events, the hand you've been dealt, okay? This pain and this grief is something different for each of you. And it's being addressed right now by Spirit. And what this Mercury retrograde is doing for you primarily is allowing you to finally walk away from this Three of Swords energy, mental anguish and grief in the heart. Finally being able to walk away. And, Eight of Cups isn't just about moving on. It's about the wisdom and the lessons that have been learned and have been gained. Okay, so Mercury's retrograding April 1st all the way through April 25th. And this is what you're working with. This is the primary energy, really getting over something, getting the understanding, evolving and transforming. And look at this, Ace of Cups, there it is. New energy, new beginning, new path, new offer, new something coming into your life. All right, and that new could be anything. It could be a new relationship, a new passion, a new idea, a new path, a new job, a new hobby. Again, different for all of you. But where we have had Three of Swords, you're now going to have Ace of Cups. You're really walking away from things that have troubled you mentally, have hurt you emotionally. And you're able to walk away because you finally have learned on every level what this experience, situation, relationship was meant to teach you. Okay, and this could feel very layered and dimensional for you guys. You're all on different paths. Some of you, this runs very deep spiritually, whereas others maybe not so much. It's just some other things you've been dealing with. But nonetheless, you're ending up with this Ace of Cups, which is new beginning, new life, new happiness, new creation, new emotion, new path. Look at that, the moon with the unconscious. And this in the tarot, the moon card in the tarot, is the representation of Pisces. Okay, so this lunar eclipse we just had with the full moon in Libra on March 25th has impacted you. I don't know about you guys, but it absolutely changed some things in my life. Not for the bad, but actually for the better. Like, some very unexpected things have come. And now we have this new moon in Aries, total solar eclipse happening on April 8th. So this moon energy is very powerful, very potent for Pisces right now. And this retrograde with Mercury is really clearing out, I feel, all the dark spaces within. Knight of Pentacles, prevail. So this coming out under the Eight of Cups, it's been a long time coming. It's been really hard for you to walk away from something, put something down, surrender, release, heal, come to a full understanding. It's been a journey with this Knight of Pentacles. And look at this, Seven of Cups with choices. So all these cups energy is a lot of emotions, okay, especially with the moon. So Pisces, this Mercury retrograde is really going to have you in your feelings about stuff, but you need to explore these feelings, whether they feel good, they feel bad, whatever they are. It's time to explore so they can be released. And I see that, the Seven of Cups turning into the Eight of Cups. There is something to be gained in every experience that we have in our life, and there's always healing. We can always be healed from, all the different things that we go through mentally or emotionally. We can always find healing, and through that healing is when we evolve and we transform, and that pain turns into great wisdom and strength. And so you being in your feelings, you're finally going to see new perspectives about different things that may have haunted you for quite some time. All right, you're going to find that your heart is softening, where you may have felt very closed, very fixed, very hard about something. You're going to feel your heart is softening now. This is all very natural. It's a big, big release for Pisces. And it's all connected. The eclipses with Mercury retrograde, and then this comet energy coming in as well. So let's pull some more cards, Pisces. Oh yeah, this is also going to be a deeply spiritual time. You're evolving, Pisces, and so different things you have felt so confused about, so in the dark about, or different things that have just really hurt you. There's great liberation. And so a lot of emotion, and it feels very spiritual. A lot of awakening. is going to be happening for you during this Mercury retrograde. And appreciation. See, where you were once in a negative thought, a negative feeling about a relationship and experience, now you're seeing it from a different lens. All right. And here's an example. One of my own things that I've worked through. You know, some of you know, some of you don't. I didn't have the best of childhoods. And at one point I ended up in the system in foster care. And I eventually went back to be with my mom, and I grew up with her. And life was just really hard. And there came a point where, you know, I was just feeling really bad. And Spirit showed me a different perspective. You know, my mother's life probably would have been a heck of a lot easier for her if both of her two kids just stayed in the system and she could just go on about her business, her life, right? And not worry about supporting two kids as a single mom. However, through, you know, her flaws, she did stand her ground, and she fought very, very hard to get my sister and I back. And so there's great forgiveness in my heart for many things, because I realized, like, Spirit showed me her heart, and her life would have been so much easier on her. Like, she could have just walked away, but she chose not to. Okay, even if there are many things I could say that were flawed about her as a mother, you know, prior to being taken and even after our return, it doesn't matter. She made that choice to be a mom, and that's not easy to do. And I never felt that. I never saw that before. And so that's what I mean about seeing things from a different lens. You're going to just have these moments of amazing clarity, but it's spiritual, where the answers are coming to you in your soul, and you're like, wow, I never thought of that before, or I never saw it from that perspective before. Or this could even be where you thought somebody was against you, and you're going to find out that different choices they made or different things they did wasn't because they were against you. All right, there's a lot of truth that is going to come to light for Pisces. Look at this, woman holding heart, deep healing for Pisces in the heart space, okay? And also, again, Pisces, you're going to be very much in your emotions and your feelings about everything. And so just tell yourself, you know what? This is temporary. This will pass. And just explore it. You know, why am I feeling sad about this? Why am I crying about this? Why is this triggering me? Don't try to resist it. Really explore it, because this is a time of great completion and release. And now we have a strategy. Okay, you're going to be coming up with a new plan, Pisces. This is like fresh eyes. By the end of April, you are just in a much different place mentally, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even in the physical. Because as you walk away from Three of Swords, your vibration elevates and rises, because this is no longer an anchor in your energy. And so for you, it might be really kind of like an up and down thing, and you feel like things are wrong, like this isn't how I should feel, when it's like everything is getting worked out finally. All right. Planetary return. Okay, so with this coming through, Pisces, during the month of April, there is a lot that's returning to you, okay? And so different things that you were trying to manifest before could finally start popping up now. If you've really been working hard on loving yourself and having a strong relationship with yourself, This is like the final stretch of that journey. And by the end of April, you feel complete, you feel solid, you feel confident and secure in yourself and the choices that you are making. Okay, so this is a time of great return to Pisces as well. This could be over the last year, last 2 years, last 5 years, but there's a great return of energy coming in for Pisces. All right, we have the solstice, focus, transition, amplification. Things are shifting. Okay, the energy in your life, it's a beautiful shift. And look at that. Yeah, this is talking about the, hold on just a second, Pisces. Whew, excuse me. This is talking about the spiritual aspect of all of this that's taking place. Wow, and look at that. We have, for the planetary return, we have Saturn sitting there. And then look at this. We have Saturn coming out. Discipline, obstacles, boundaries. So yeah, things you've been struggling with. It's just been a part of lessons that you've been working on, Pisces. And this Mercury retrograde in Aries is the wrapping up of the old. Okay. Also, Saturn and Neptune are currently in Pisces. They're going to be moving out of Pisces in 2025, fully out of Pisces by 2026. All right, third house, communication, transportation, local community. So third house is learning, communication, movement. And so what that says is whatever has been holding you down, holding you back, Pisces, you've learned the lessons. You're coming out of it. And so everything that's taking place during April is not happening against you. It is happening for you. Some of you, I do feel this is going to be a very magical time. For others of you, this might be a bit more heavy emotionally, mentally, because you just have a bit more to unpack, to work through. But it's a time of release for new energy, for new beginning. And I'm also getting follow your heart, Pisces, all through April. Follow your heart. Look at that. Something about a prayer is going to feel answered in April during this retrograde. Oh my goodness, blessings are next. We got signs, watch for the signs, and emerging. Look at that. This is about manifesting, because here she's cartoonish, but here she's, you know, physical, real life, if you can see the difference there. So yeah, things are finally coming into fruition, into manifestation for you, Pisces. Answered prayer with blessings. Pay attention to the signs. All right, now more than ever before. And if it feels like a bumpy ride, just remind yourself, oh, this is part of the process. All is well. Everything is going to be okay, because it is. And I'm going to do a reading specifically for the Aries new moon total solar eclipse for April 8th, because that's a very powerful eclipse we're going to have. And the one that we just had, the full moon lunar eclipse, was really powerful for me. I don't know about all of you, but it's definitely, I'm feeling the energy of it. There's a lot of shifting and changing that's happening inside of me. Like energy is finally in motion. And so my fellow Pisceans, if that's how you're feeling, then we are all riding the same wave right now. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.